What's up guys, it's CBrev bringing y'all a different type of video today. This video was actually suggested by one of my viewers, so shout out to him. In this video I'm going to be breaking down the best choices in my opinion for the 9th inning program choice packs at 200 stars and at 300 stars. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, drop a like on the video, and yeah, I do a bunch of card reviews and stuff, so this type of content is pretty similar to what you'll see from my channel. Getting right into 200 stars, you have the choice between Juan Soto, Charlie Morton, and Liam Hendriks. I think that all of these cards are actually pretty good, and I'll go into each of them individually. So 98 Juan Soto, I describe this card as kind of like a mini Ted Williams. He has obviously less vision and contact, but that's more power versus right, less power versus left, and pretty shoddy defense. He actually does play much better defense than Ted Williams does, though. He was fine for me in left field when I used him, but with outfield being so deep, not really a need for this guy for most players, but definitely a solid option. And keep in mind, all these cards are selling for about 30K right now, so you can always pick one and sell them, or you can just buy whichever ones you don't choose if you want more than one. But I would not suggest Juan Soto just because outfield is so deep right now. Getting into Charlie Morton, Charlie Morton is actually a really good pitcher. He was surprisingly good for me compared to what I thought he would be. His slider has a ton of break, and his two-seamer has a ton of break. Pretty solid pitcher, I would say tier 2 pitcher, and definitely an option for you in the starting rotation. Definitely worse starters out there, and I actually did enjoy pitching with Charlie Morton. One of the nice things about Charlie Morton is he has a really smooth delivery, and so I thought it was easy to locate with him because of that. It's a very simplistic delivery from the windup, so I like that a lot. I like Charlie Morton a lot, but in my opinion, the best choice for 200 stars is this 97 Liam Hendriks. This card is a goon out of the bullpen. This card is going to be a force for you when you bring him in. He has dominated in pretty much every appearance that I've put him in. His slider has a ton of break and can get up to 93 miles an hour, which is a really fast slider. He's also got 3 miles an hour difference between his 4-seamer and 2-seamer, which is also nice. And his curveball has a ton of break as well. And it's kind of a weird break. It comes out of his hand and actually looks like a fastball initially. It has a really weird tunnel. I don't know, his delivery might be slightly glitched, which messes with that pitch specifically, but overall I think this card is a goon, and if you had to pick one of these three, I would definitely suggest Liam Hendriks. Hopping right into the juicy stuff that everyone wants to know, the 300 star choice pack. This program, you get the choice between 99 DJ LeMahieu, 99 Jacob deGrom, and 99 Ronald Acuna Jr. DJ LeMahieu, pretty solid card, can play everywhere in the infield except catcher, which is awesome. If you haven't checked out my card review on this card, go check that out on my channel. But essentially, this card really struggles to hit right-handed pitching, and therefore, in my opinion, he's best used as a platoon option. I don't really envision this card overtaking the spot of someone like Robbie Alomar or Ketel Marte or Francisco Lindor for you at second base. Good card, rakes against lefties, but not the best card out of the choices in my opinion. Jacob deGrom, pretty decent card as well. I was actually kind of disappointed with this card's stuff. It seems like he's pretty easy to read. There's not a ton of speed differential with this card, which is kind of a Reddit meme at this point, but it's true. He does throw a really hard slider, which I like. You can always throw it up in the zone when it's this hard, but it actually didn't have that much break. I didn't find any of his pitches to be necessarily fooling anybody or have a ton of break to the point where they are an amazing pitch. So overall, this card was pretty average for me. He does have good per nines, and his control ratings are pretty good. I will say he's pretty hard to control out of the stretch. He has a long leg kick, and it kind of messes with me personally when I'm pitching with analog. I struggled to locate a lot with this card from the stretch. So that's just kind of my quick rundown of Jacob deGrom. And then your third choice is this 99 Ronald Acuna Jr. This card is very close to being a 5-tool outfielder. I reviewed this one on my channel as well if you want to check it out more in depth. But really what hurts this card is the low vision combined with the average contact ratings. This card just gets a really small PCI. He has a nice swing though, and he plays incredible defense. Some of the best center field as far as range that I've seen out of anyone this year. So as a conclusion, if it was me, as always, it depends on what you need for your team. I think any of these three guys can fill a hole for you if you're missing their good players at their respective positions. But honestly, if it's me, I'm selling all three of these. I'll just pick the most expensive one and sell them, because I don't think DJ's the best second baseman. I don't think DeGrom is a top 5 starter in the game, and I don't think Acuna is a top 3 outfielder in the game. However, if you were to ask me who I would choose, I would definitely choose Ronald Acuna Jr. out of this pack. The only thing that hurts him is vision and the small PCI, so even if you play on Hall of Fame or lower, this card is still going to rake for you. And like I said, he plays incredible center field defense. I saw this guy getting to balls that I've only really seen Willie Mays getting to as well. So that would be my personal opinion. I am personally going to sell my option out of this pack, but I do think Ronald Acuna Jr. is the best player out of this pack, and DeGrom and LeMahieu kind of even behind him. Keep in mind, LeMahieu can play anywhere in the infield, and like I said, he rakes against left-handed pitching. So all these cards are pretty good, but I would definitely choose Ronald Acuna. So I hope you all enjoyed this type of card review. Don't know if programs are going to be the same next year, but I'll try to do something similar with whatever reward system they have. And as always, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.